Well, this is going to be beautiful, but we're going to lose a good friend. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
No. Oh,
Oh
what?
boy.
Oh, nope, 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 nope.
Hey yo, it's Lyarrah, and today you join me down a whole summer in the Mining Mesa because, well, I actually just almost fell into this lava and thought that this would be a reasonable time to bring you all in. Because I'm the only one on right now, which means the whole mob cap is here in this cave with me, including the slime, and I am going to attempt to fly past it and apparently succeed. Yay, Jade's on. Maybe she'll siphon part of the mob cap away from me. Anyway, the reason I am down here in this cave dealing with mobs is actually because I desperately need more redstone to actually stock my redstone shop with. I did manage to get a whole nother stack of blocks out of things around my base without getting into the big pretty lava cave that I don't really want to mess up. But I'm still a far cry from having enough to properly stock the shop. So I am looking for more deep areas to wander into out here because I feel like I may have maxed it out. I'm really hoping I didn't because, you know. First, I am laughing at myself as I try to get back out of here and figure out where I actually came in via. Because I actually just did a Twitter poll about like this exact problem. I was like, yeah, so I used to be the kind of person who very carefully left torches on the walls of caves to help her find her way back out of them more easily. But due to just like the vastness of the new caves, that became like not even a thing to me anymore. I always did the whole I left torches behind so I can find the right way back out, where you put the torches on the left hand side as you're walking through places, and that means that when you need to get back out, you just keep them on the right and you can get out easily. And like I'll still do that in mine shafts because it makes a lot of sense in more confined places like that. But I'm not doing it in like everyday Minecraft anymore. But by my calculations, I need probably another 2 stacks or so of redstone blocks just to get the shop opened. And that's not to say I couldn't open it with less, but like, I'd like to not have to worry about restocking the shop again for like at least 3 or 4 episodes. You know, these things can get repetitive. I will note that the simple act of using cake as my primary food while I'm caving has been an adventure? We'll go with an adventure. It's been a good challenge, like genuinely. And we found more diamonds! Yay! I'm hoping that I'm going to find enough redstone out here in the Mining Mesa because it is just like a handy place to be doing mining. I mean, not just because it's the Mining Mesa and that's what it's for, but also just like the general concept of get more gold, considering that I need lots of gold for my stuff that I'm doing. And also we hit a full another stack of iron, so let's put that away. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get back to mining out the area. I think I came from up there, so we're gonna head up that way. Actually, I think we're gonna head up this first. Yeah, this is another direction to go. And I may go turn this into another stream, and either way, I will be back to you once I've found my way back to my base. Might be a few hours, so you know what? No, actually, I have this cut to working on the gold farm with Zloy, 'cause that's a thing I did this week also. And y'all haven't seen the rest of that yet because I was too busy trying to process what happened with the furnaces.
Well, I can't actually tell you how many blocks we dug up over here because I did not keep any of the netherrack because why would I? But I can show you all the pickaxes I nearly broke while trying to dig this up. Yep. Somebody in the comments who is cleverer than me, please do calculate how much durability this has wasted. At the very, very least, on average, because, you know, unbreak and free. Yes, none of these have mending on it, but I'm trying to cope. I'm trying to cope.
And that's why we're blowing the rest of it up.
Yep, with dynamite.
Yep.
How are we placing it?
Haphazardly. I placed them like every 4-ish blocks apart and got a pretty good result before. I also learned to keep my face mostly towards the open area so that I could spot the gas. Well, this is going to be beautiful, but we're going to lose a good friend. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
No. Oh,
oh boy.
Oh, nope, 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 nope. Crying out loud, we had an entire beat planned about this, and the freaking gust explodes them?
Right side is that means that none of the zombie piglins just aggroed on us?
I mean, yeah, but none of them would have survived anyway. I have one trying to detonate my half. This was the half that Lee dynamited. This is the one that I did. No, you. Up, nope, 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 nope. That might be up. Oh, it actually didn't. Yeah. How are you so bad at this?
I was gonna say that makes 2 of us because I kept missing it myself.
No one can hit anything today except for that one gust.
Yes.
Okay, let's see how my side blows up. If at all. Oh no! That gust that just spawned. Are you serious this? How did you not chain into this direction?
There's a...
Yeah. Okay. Season 3 it is.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
This is why I have flame on my bow. Not my sword.
But this is like distinctly a faster way of doing this. But it's the kind of faster where I wouldn't say it's better. Because good luck like reaching everything else.
But it's more fun!
I mean, yeah, I can't say it isn't.
Yeah, I feel like it's a nice break from the doldrums of just digging for hours on end, you know?
Yeah, but it also sabotages any and all future digging we might do here.
Nah.
Because navigating these flipping hills now, not gonna be a lot of fun.
I was doing it all stream earlier. Which, yeah, whoever did the math on his thing, add 4 pickaxes to it.
Did you break 4 more?
I mean, I had mending on mine, but yeah. So, definitely tell which side you did and which side I did, because ironically, there's a lot more explosion holes on my side. You'd kind of expect you to have been the one that just, like, went for it, but...
Yes, that side was made by a person with a shulker box of, you know, pickaxes. That one is shulker box of dynamite. So we're very telling, isn't it?
Yep, the holes in the wall and... Yeah.
I'm just honestly surprised that it's taken us so long to accomplish a rectangle in this game made out of squares. Yeah, let's see how the spawning sphere fits into it.
Pretty much perfectly. Pretty much perfectly.
Yeah, it's fairly snugly. It's kind of snug. Okay, okay, for anyone who doesn't understand, this is just a visual thing. It is something Foxy developed. It allows players to see a spawning radius around that armor stand in particular. So this watermelon in the middle is the green area where if a player is standing when the armor stand is standing, no mobs will spawn. If the red area is the area within which they will spawn, and everything else is where they will instantly despawn. So this basically helps us figure out exact distances for mob farm building, and you can tell that it never really touches any walls, like
or
it
the
barely
lava.
brushes a couple places, meaning that we do have the zone kind of figured out. Lynn, what do we do next?
Well, but next we go ahead and start the platforms then.
Yeah, so this might be a good time to point out that I may have lost the magma shulker box because I was digging out. I don't know. I can't find it anywhere is the thing, and it's like I don't remember blowing up with it, but I might have had it with me at the time.
I mean, you did fall in the lava several times, but that's why you gave it to me before you started on any of this.
Wow, that is an amount of foresight I actually did not expect out of myself.
I mean, I may have taken it. I actually don't remember exactly how it happened, but one way or the other, you
While
act.
we're at it, can I give you my shulker box of remaining netherite pickaxes? Because I'm afraid to lose this also.
Can't you just put in your own ender chest? But okay.
That's where it was the entire time. I had to check like 5 times over that I have not in fact lost it. Right, so now we just start doing donuts.
Yeah, doing donuts. We need donuts that are a doing math. Believe 11 block radius. That have 2 spaces in between them. Made of magma blocks, so we made.
Yeah, regular piglins won't spawn.
Yep.
Ghasts can't spawn because it's too small. The area is too small. Magma creams?
Will unfortunately spawn.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we'll just have to show them a way out. Nice. Let's get it going then.
Yeah, that's. Alright. Last platform in place.
Mm-hmm.
That should be all.
Here's the thing as it is. It's like kind of Tesla coily looking, and would you look at that? There are already zombie piglins on it.
Yep. Working as intended.
Absolutely. Now, if we activate the overall watermelon of spawningness back, you'll figure out that we're actually using an incredibly small area. Why is that?
Because if we want to be able to use looting, we need to channel them to the player, or we need to get rid of the experience orbs somehow. Because looting will cost experience orbs, and I don't know how to do that, so I just went with the bring them to the player and get experience from it method.
Yeah. So the platforms aren't only like gonna be incredibly high up, they also need to be incredibly small because we need all piglins at all times to be within the range of one, egg.
Yes.
They will try to destroy.
Well, one egg per layer, but yeah. So we're gonna...
one egg per layer. Yeah, some egg. Somewhere in there must be an egg. Now we can replicate this design to the left, to the right, and up front, like back, and like below the player. But then delivery system, even if we don't kill them using trident killers, which I didn't want to do anyway, because cheating. Even if we don't kill them using trident killers, we will somehow need to deliver the piglins to the player, or at the very least the loot to the player. It's an entire headache right now. We just need to prove that this still works in the first place. And I mean, it's spawning.
Yeah.
I don't see why it wouldn't, as long as the piglins still track the turtle eggs, we should be fine, question mark?
Yeah, we should be fine. It would be helped if I was actually remembering to knock out the bits while I was climbing down, but...
yeah.
Whee!
Hi.
Hi. Standing on the ladder, it's quite comical.
Yep. Never mind me just taking the letter down. God, there was already a... Oh my... I turn around and there's just piglins raining.
Yeah. They'll just fall down the trap to begin with, even without the eggs in.
Oh, the eggs aren't in?
No. That's just them being idiots and walking off things. Are they dying on impact, or...?
Yes.
Hi, big slappy boy. Could you not? Really appreciate it. Have you considered, perchance, refraining? They should be coming down now. Yep. Okay, but they are taking too much damage, so I do need to grab a bucket of lava. I do have a bottle of, or a bucket of water, so I can just place that. Whee! Oh. I'm smart.
What?
Fortunately, I have more rockets in my ender chest, but I came down here and realized I had one rocket. Which apparently was still enough to get back up to the platform.
Jesus Christ.
This
I'm
thing's
just standing here and it's like suddenly.
Yep, this thing's effective.
It is. Holy cow.
I got 25 gold ingots already. That is... the lava's repositioned. And I have one more piece of glass than I don't know where this goes, but we'll find out. Still too much momentum, we'll figure that out too. Well, now that we know what we're going to do with the gold, what are we going to do with your face?
Oh, right.
Or your
I'm
lack
still
of one?
hard-broiled.
Yeah.
Hmm?
It's more of a lack of a face at this stage, isn't it?
Yeah, it's, I look like I landed the way I usually land on Elytra. Kind of like face down and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, look. What I'm thinking, if I got gold now, I will have all the golden apples I need, potentially, right?
Yeah.
So, we might wanna try and, you know, press a hard reset on this boy.
Oh, not again. Alright, so, I had made it back to town because I kind of ran out of food. And, I also, like, had to craft rockets in the wild because I still haven't put any of this back in my ender chest. I really need to put it back in my ender chest. But yeah, and I was going to bring y'all in to show you, like, how much redstone I'd gotten and everything. And, you know, and the fact that I'd started going ahead and putting it all into parts because I need to make a supply for the shop. And then this starts happening, and I don't know what's going on. I'd really like to know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm afraid to go up there and ask, so I'm just gonna not. Which also means that I guess I'm just gonna not ask Mr. Beardstone for iron. I'd been debating doing that, like asking him for a trade or to buy some off of him. Because as much as I wanted to only use iron that I have dug up myself, I'm kind of facing the fact that I need all of this for my base, you know? I'm gonna need it to cover in there. Of course, now that I am back with all this redstone, I have made a disturbing discovery, which is... oh, that's not the right shulker. This is the right shulker. That's all the more that I have left in the way of cobblestone. That's like not even a stack of anything. And I do have this, which will probably get me through all the comparators and repeaters that I can do for right now. But I mean, even just... I used up multiple shulkers of cobble, making 3 stacks of dispensers. And I still need to make some dispensers for here too, in addition to all the ones that I made. So like, 10 help. This should at least be enough to go ahead and make the ones that I need for there though. So let's go ahead and grab the supplies for that. Now, if you've never gone through the pain in the butt process of crafting dispensers, let me be the first to inform you that it is a pain in the butt. As you see, a dispenser is a bow and 7 cobble and a redstone. And bows don't stack. But here's the thing about doing this on Bedrock. You see, if I go ahead and put this in here so that it's ready to go ahead and craft all those, I can indeed only get as many as I can fit in my inventory. Like, that is very fair. And even if I go ahead and, you know, put those out of there so that I have the more space, still can only do that. But here's the fun thing. If I go ahead and shift click on the dispensers over here, it doesn't change what's in here. It just crafts them and continues. So I can actually just go back and forth between the two and just craft them all that way. And it is a relief. It is so much easier. It is so much nicer. It is way less of a headache. And I really hope 42 more dispensers is enough to do the top up here. And I guess it probably makes sense to do a harvest of all this real quick before I start doing this. Because, well, those are pretty full grown. And why waste time that I'm loading the area? And yeah, the nice thing is going to be having No longer having the wasted arrows. I still need to go pick up the arrows from the nether. And, you know, also not having them double fire or anything. It's, yeah, this will be better. Where's my scaffolding? Hello? Make some more. There, we grab scaffolding, grab the chorus flowers to plant, which, I'm not even sure this is enough to do all of them. Yeah, we only had one extra left because I've been using just the auto harvest. So we really got to get the rest of these in here, especially now that I know that half of this isn't even harvesting. Why didn't I just manual? I don't know why I didn't manual that. Anyway, put down some cake, put down the scaffolding, and hop our butts on up here to put the rest of this in. With how annoying these are to place, because if I'm like even slightly too far, it does do that. I honestly don't know how I placed these and the observers without going stark raving mad. I don't even think I did it on a stream or anything, because I think stream would have told me that I was making a mistake with setting it up this way. So yeah, definitely didn't do this on stream. So I don't know how I didn't like kill something during the process of it. Narrator voice. And it was not even remotely close to being enough dispensers. Well, I guess like it or not, we're going to have to eat into the rest of what I've got over there. For the sake of not having to find more cobble to get this mess done. Another stack will definitely be enough. That is not even wishful thinking on my part. That is, you know, mathematically, there is no way that this is... I guess I could have figured out how many blocks it is. Just, you know, knowing that this is a water pattern. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 144 and minus the 3 8s. So 120? This needed 120, assuming that I was trying to do every single one of these blocks, which I'm not even sure if I am. Alright, let's see. Do I have the full diagonal along all of it? I do. So that is all set. I will have to do some pulling out of assorted redstone above it to fix it up and make it ready to go. I also, like, slightly regret not putting this up one. When I do eventually make a tutorial for this, this will be moved up into the ceiling. Though also, like, yeah, it's going to recommend this be taller as well. This is, let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 down to -6. So this isn't even 20 tall. I would honestly recommend 32 blocks if you can for these. But let's go ahead and pull that on down. Eat the rest of the cake I left. Hello? Hello? You know what? I'm going to have to come back with the arrows anyway, so we'll go ahead and just leave that up there. Okay, so those are in place. Let's go ahead and see about the arrow situation. And somebody's been kind enough to drop some of it off in shulker boxes. So we're going to go ahead and grab those and take them with them. That arrows? What? That's gonna have been Groova. I don't know. I'll go sabotage his crops with that. No, those aren't done growing anyways, and y'all don't need to see me just, you know, sit here doing a whole bunch of arrows. So I'm gonna go ahead and let everybody go. But thank you so much for hanging out. What? The... Yep! Was that one of those, like, dudes again? Ack! The problem with the cake diet is running out of... There's scaffolding... Where on earth? Hello? Hello? There... It's just Jade and Beardy. Just Jade and Beardy. Seriously, are they just trying to fix bugs or something? Because that it had been like 5 minutes, not even, since I'd left this and walked off. I don't understand. I don't understand at all. I mean, especially because I didn't really like this wasn't hurting anyone. It was just hovering there. I guess we're gonna go ahead and try to get my scaffolding out of here, which I guess means a proper harvest of the place, just to, you know, get a few more of these. But anyway, what I was trying to say before I was so peculiarly interrupted is, you know, the usual. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with me today. If you had as much fun as I did, make sure you leave a like. If you're new here and you want to hang out again next time, hey, please subscribe. Take care, everybody. Toodles!